Hello everyone, my name is Yoon and today I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of the unification of Korea. With the development of technology, more and more people put their eyes on the issues about division between South Korea and North Korea. Nowadays, many years since the division of Korea, lots of different opinions about the issue showed up. Some people think that the unification of Korea would come as a terrible blow to the Korean economy. The most of others think that if the Korea unifies successfully, we'll get advantages of a creed. Therefore, now I'm going to introduce you to the pros and cons of unification of Korea. The first thing we're going to talk about is the history of the division of Korea. South Korea and North Korea have been separated for about 70 years since the Korean War. There are multiple reasons of the division of Korea. One of the most influential reasons is the different political ideas of the North and the South. The Korean War was fought on June 25, 1950, when the North Korean army attacked South without declaring war. The fighting lasted 3 years and 1 month. This is a war that hasn't ended for 72 years. And now I'm going to talk about the advantages of the unification of Korea. Firstly, unification can secure more markets. The uncertainty of whether a war between North Korea will occur lead to the large number of tax spent on South Korean military. Currently, the nuclear weapons of North Korea is continuously threatening the border of two separated countries. From the example, we can speculate that South Korea has been wasting a large amount of funding on military forces unavoidably. It also caused economic stagnation of the South without living under the threat of war between two of them. Removing security threats can improve the country's credit rating and brand values. Secondly, the nation can get a large amount of natural resources from the unification between the South and the North. 100,000 tons of metal, such as gold and silver, are buried in North Korea. Of this, 5 billion tons of iron are buried, which is a much needed resource in South Korea. In addition, the North is buried with 100,000 tons of various resources and minerals. These resources were originally both from North Korea or from other countries. These resources, if unified, would be bought as unprecedented prices and could gain the upper hand in international politics. However, everything has two sides. The unification of Korea not always brings benefits, but also causes a lot of problems. First, unification might cause commotion due to the language differences. When North and South Korea are unified, the fundamentals are similar, so the casual conversation won't be difficult. However, the difference of language is huge. The difference between North and South Korean neologism is hard to overcome. For example, South Korea uses a large amount of words from English such as ice cream and donut. In North Korea, those are called 얼음보숭이 and 가락지빵. These kind of differences might cause a series of commotion. After unification, North Korea could be at disadvantage. The language differences might cause discrimination between the North and the South. Second, North and South Korea have two political systems. North Korea is based on socialism. South Korea is based on democratism. Socialism emphasizes the community and focus on abolishing the system of private property. On the contrary, democratism is that the power belongs to all its citizens and not to any particular individual or group. These two completely opposite political systems would bring lots of society commotion when unifying. In conclusion, I think unification of Korea would be both good and bad because of these reasons. Unification can secure more markets and get large amounts of natural resources. On the other hand, unification might cause commotion due to the language differences. Having two political systems lead to commotion of society. There are many topics around the issues of unification of Korea. Some of them think that it is impossible to success unification. However, I believe one day it can be true if we try our best to serve our country for peace. Thank you for listening.